Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I would like you to help me welcome a very special guest. He's all the way from the year 1817 in Maryland. He's made many contributions during the Civil War and has freed many slaves through the Underground River. Please help me welcome Dr. Frederick A. Douglass. Oh my goodness.
Thank you for having me here today, Mr. Yi.
It's our pleasure, Mr. Douglass.
Well, as you already said, I grew up in Maryland. I was born in 1817. I'm not sure on the exact date, unfortunately. And I'm planning to die on February 28th, 1895. My life will span about 80 years. I would say from about the time that slavery was universal in the United States to the point where it was just a memory. I was born on the eastern shore of Maryland and was given the name after my mother, Frederick Augustus Washington Bailey. I directly helped hundreds of slaves on their way to freedom in my adopted home city of Rochester, New York.
So, you said you were born into slavery, am I right?
Yes, I did.
About how old were you when you were freed?
I was never freed. I ran away. For my journey, I disguised myself as a sailor wearing a red shirt, a tarpaulin hat, and a black scarf tied loosely around my neck.
Well, at least you had fun dressing up, right? Never mind.
My knowledge of ships and sailor talk came much to my assistance, for I knew a ship from stem to stern and from keelson to cross trees, and could talk like a sailor from an old salt. I borrowed what was called a seaman's protection certificate, which proved that I was a citizen of America. Wait. This is the wrong ship.
Oh, sorry.
Dun 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 dun.
Taking a risk. How very brave of you.
Thank you.
I'm sure with your bravery you have many accomplishments.
Well, yes. After I escaped, I wanted to promote freedom for all slaves. I published a newspaper in Rochester, New York, called the North Star. I wanted to abolish slavery because I was a slave myself, and I know how horrible it is. Another accomplishment I had was, during the Civil War, I was consulted to President Abraham Lincoln and helped convince him that slaves should be a priority and it should be abolished.
What, in your opinion, do you believe to be your greatest accomplishment, and why?
I think the fact that I persuaded Lincoln that slavery is a high priority to abolish in this war was my greatest accomplishment. Because had I not, there would most likely still be slavery in the world.
So, do you believe that you have contributed to America with this?
I believe I gave purpose to the war.
Well, thank you, Mr. Douglas, for coming out to our show tonight.
Thank you for having me, Mr. Yi.
Will everybody please give Mr. Douglas a round of applause?
That's your cue.
What? I would like you to help me welcome a special guest today. He was born in I can't do it.
I never knew how weird my facial expression was.
Anubhav.
Oh!
Go.
Anything else?
I'll remember later.
Anything else?
Not that I can think of.
What, in your opinion, do you think is one of your greatest accomplishments?
I didn't memorize it. It's over. Just like 2 lines.
You guys are in the ship.
Yeah, we're sailing.
It took me like forever to master this stupid joke. Oh, I did it.
No, so have you ever considered suicide? It's really